thank you for joining us. First tonight, the wait for the announcement which could make or break Christmas for many who work in hospitality in our region. Tomorrow morning, the government will tell us of any tier review changes which could allow restaurants, pubs serving food and hotels the chance to reopen. Now, it would have a massive impact in tier 3 areas like West Yorkshire and North Derbyshire, as well as South Yorkshire, where Mark Ansell is tonight. Mark, no doubt they're all keeping their fingers crossed down there.
Absolutely, yes. I'm at Stocksbridge in the north of Sheffield at Fox Valley Shopping Centre, like you say, and this would usually be heaving at this time of year with 9 days to go until Christmas. Everybody would be piling into the restaurants behind me for some festive cheer with lots of Christmas do's going on. But as you can see, nothing of the sort. The restaurants are closed. That's all because of these tier 3 restrictions, which means they can only offer takeaway, and it's not even worth them doing that midweek, so they've not bothered doing it. I've been finding out today why people working in the hospitality sector are desperate for those restrictions to be eased. Despite the weather, steady trade for retailers at Fox Valley thanks to the festive season. But the restaurants are frozen out in tier 3, only allowed to open for takeaways.
We do come into the restaurant every night and just sit and watch people, and it's so demoralising, I think is the word. They're not going to get anything COVID in our restaurants. It's the safest place than anywhere, I would say, in Fox Valley.
Independents like McGilvery's are on the brink.
December normally looks after January and February, so at this precise moment we're losing money. We're losing a lot of money.
We obviously have all our bills to pay, rent, everything. That doesn't stop.
If this carries on going into tier 3 and they're talking about it another 4 weeks before they re-look at it again, I don't think we'll survive till the end of February.
Peppers, yeah, we'll have plenty in if people need it.
The knock-on is painful. Laura supplies fresh produce to the restaurants.
The only places we can currently supply are Cheshire and North Yorkshire. So the vast majority of our customers are closed, which obviously then means that we have no business.
We do have rooms available, though obviously the big question mark is whether we're allowed to reopen or not.
This hotel and spa in the Peak District has been forced to close under tier 3 restrictions. It sits in the valley between Win Hill and Lewes Hill. The owners are having to gamble on the government moving Derbyshire down to tier 2.
We had to make a decision last Friday to say, right, we'll refill the pool, we'll start to heat it, we'll chlorinate it, we'll make it safe for guests. We've got to do a deep clean in the kitchen, we've got to clean all the bedrooms.
It's a high-stakes wager, costing Paul 10 grand to get the hotel ready to welcome guests on the assumption they'll be allowed to reopen.
Everything we've done over the last few days in anticipation of trying to reopen will have been further losses on top of unsustainable losses that we've incurred so far. If we don't open for Christmas, when do we again reopen? Is it Easter? And how many businesses in hospitality will still be here by then?
Hospitality taking the hit under COVID restrictions at what should be their busiest time of year. Yes, new data from the Office for National Statistics shows that the sector of the economy most badly hit by job losses since the start of the pandemic has been hospitality, with a third of all jobs going from that part of the economy. So that means that people who run restaurants, bars, hotels, pubs, cafes will be desperate for an easing of these restrictions tomorrow. Back to you, Amy.
Well, thank you.